Manchester City have just won the historic treble, which is when a team wins 3 trophies in 1 year. And only 8 soccer/football teams have done so in history. We could learn a lot from them about what makes a team great. So in this video, I'll cover the 3 keys that made Manchester City such an unstoppable team. But before I do, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment who or what topic I should cover next. The first thing people will use as an excuse for them winning is to say they have a lot of world-class expensive players. And that's true. They broke the transfer record to buy Jack Grealish for $100 million. They have Erling Haaland, who's already breaking Messi and Ronaldo's records. And they have players on the bench who would be other teams' stars, like World Cup winner Julian Alvarez. But having tons of talent on the team doesn't always work out. We see this with Paris Saint-Germain, whose team is worth over $800 million, yet they'd never won the Champions League. And we see this with super teams in basketball, like the Brooklyn Nets, who had the best players in the league, but a lackluster season. So what did Manchester City do differently?
You told me I don't care what this player have done up till now, everyone start from zero.
The problem with teams with a lot of talent is ego. The best players don't want to do the dirty work like everyone else, and the team suffers. So Coach Pep Guardiola set the standard at the beginning that no player is better than the other. Everyone has to play in the system like they're told to, and everyone has to work hard, help on defense, and be a team player. When no one has an ego, and everyone works for the good of the team, then the team thrives. The next is the team actually likes each other.
It's a pleasure to play in this team. The main thing is that togetherness.
This may seem obvious, but there's so many teams that don't like or get along with each other, and that hurts the performance on the field. When you actually like your teammates, you're much more likely to be unselfish, encourage a teammate when they're down, and celebrate with them when they're doing well. This pleasant atmosphere is needed for every player to be confident and be in a good mood to play their best. I've played on teams where everyone was on edge and didn't want to make a mistake because it was a toxic environment, or where certain players would only pass to certain players that they like, even if their other teammate is wide open. To develop this chemistry, it's important to spend time with your teammates outside of training and competition. Yes, you may already spend a lot of time with them, but you may only know them in the context of your sport. You may not know what type of music they're into, what food they like, or what TV shows they're obsessed with. And knowing these seemingly irrelevant details will strengthen your team's relationship and help your team play with more chemistry. Last is that they all believed they would win.
We want more ambition.
The dream to achieve more.
When everyone on the team wants to achieve more and believes that they will act like it. They'll work harder in training, never give up in games, and continue to always try to improve. When their season started, Man City knew they had a target on their backs and massive expectation because of the price tag of their players, but they all believed they could meet and even exceed the high expectations. Constantly talk to your team as if they can achieve any goal they set, and encourage those who doubt. Watch the language that your team uses. Do they believe they can win? Or what about when they're losing? Are they still thinking that they can win? Always talk to your team in an encouraging manner that inspires belief even when they're down. Because when everyone on the team believes they can achieve something special, they just might. These are the keys of a great team, and even if you're not a coach and in control of the culture of your team, you can still do your part to demand excellence from yourself and your teammates, get to know your teammates on a personal level, and inspire belief in your team even when morale is low. Whether you're the bench player or the star player, set the example for these characteristics and you will soon create a team of winners.